whenever we've had any contact with professionals, it's always been satisfactory. They've always helped with information and yeah, taken the time with us. Certainly, I think my whole experience of caring has been a good one in the contact we've had with the authorities and the services. Yes, we've always found that one service can link with another as well. So, for example, Hannah, the social worker, has always been interested in the results of the review we've had at the hospital, say, and then that's perhaps affected her thinking as well. And I've always tried to be forthcoming myself to say, you know, what the latest information was, and that's been great, being able to, although the social worker was actually only part-time, I could always leave information on an answer phone, and more recently, since I've gone online, I've been able to email her as well if any information came about, and similarly Hannah's exchanged information electronically as well. So again, I think that's another help. It's certainly overcome any isolation that might have been felt. It hasn't been felt, and having the computer in the home now and access to the information as well as the communication is wonderful. The social worker actually arranged for the pressure pad to be installed, which has been such a benefit to me after all of these months.
Yeah, everything was said to me, so I was told about all my entitlements. So everything was said to me by the social worker and the support worker. Yeah, so during that process, I never felt alone. There was always somebody I could talk to. Yeah. The social worker should be very sensitive to give parents time to familiarize themselves with the situation, because in the beginning we say that, oh no, it could not be possible. Maybe there is something wrong with the audiologist. You can begin to blame other people who are there to help you. Yeah. But I was told that in a very sensitive way, and I think it took 1 month to fully understand David's hearing loss and speech delay. Yeah, so I had time. I was given time to familiarize myself with that idea that Dave is a child, but not like any other child. So he had specific needs. I have to cope with that.
I tend to remember, you know, the good help I've had from the statutory services. I know there's a lot of complaints about social services and whatnot, but I haven't got it. This is the odd. I mean, they're not perfect. They never will be. But I have had very good help. And I don't think people realise how good social services is today compared to what it was 30 years ago.
Social work teams should inform carers of their right to have an assessment. You may need to explain that this is an assessment of their needs and not an assessment of their ability to care. It may be appropriate for this assessment to take place with the carer on their own, so they can openly talk about their wishes. Give examples of the type of help and support they are likely to receive. For example, help at home, short breaks, telecare, aids and adaptations in the home. A carer's assessment should look at the importance of the carer maintaining good health, well-being and independence, so that they have a life outside of their caring role. Some carers may find it difficult to let other people become involved in their caring role. To build up trust, it may be helpful to recognise their expertise and experience, keep them informed and up to date, and try and work at a pace that they are comfortable with. Try to look at all caring responsibilities in each situation. One person may be identified as the main carer, but other people in the family, like young carers, may also be providing significant care. Carer organisations are also a very useful resource for social work teams. If you are working with carers, signpost or refer them to your local carers organisation. Also, familiarise yourself with the services they offer so you can tell carers about this support. Their details are at the end of this DVD.